Hello and welcome to our channel. Now in this video we'll tell you how the cast of 1960s The Alamo has changed. I'll show you what they looked like back then in 1960 and now in 2022 how they changed compared to when they were in this movie. Alright, let's go. Richard Widmark in the movie he plays Colonel Jim Bowie, a legendary figure like Crockett, who shares command of the Alamo with William Travis, but has only supremacy over his group of volunteers. In 1960, he was 46 years old and sadly passed away on March 24, 2008 at the age of 93.
Houston's gone?
Yes, sir.
And I try to assure him, Sid, it's just the character talking, not me. Well, he was very understanding. We became good friends.
John Wayne in the movie he plays Colonel Davy Crockett, a larger-than-life legend from Tennessee who came to the Alamo with a group of fellow adventurers to join the war. In 1960, he was 53 years old and sadly passed away on June 11, 1979 at the age of 72.
Crockett. Don't bother to use my title. Old drunken General Flatford gave it to me in the Choctaw Indian War. I'll call you Travis.
Quite interesting that I was honored with a party that had ex-President Dickie Arias.
Frankie Avalon in the movie he plays Smitty, the youngest of the Alamo's defenders and one of Crockett's Tennesseans. In 1960, he was 20 years old and now he's 82 years old.
That was David Crockett from Tennessee.
Yes, sir. And I ought to know, me and him's neighbors back home. Only live 40 miles apart.
For about, I don't know, the millionth time. I started playing Las Vegas in 1960, 61. At the Sands Hotel, I was under contract there.
Laurence Harvey in the movie he plays Colonel William Barrett Travis, who shares command of the Alamo garrison with Bowie, but has supremacy over regular soldiers. He was 32 years old in 1960, and sadly he passed away at the age of 45 of stomach cancer in Hampstead, North London on November 25, 1973.
And I would rather postpone our discussion until the next, at which time I will explain my plans and give orders for the implementing of those plans.
The winners are
Rolf Seedbauer and Jürgen Kiebach.
for Cabaret.
Linda Cristal in the film she plays Flacca, a young woman saved by Crockett from a forced marriage. She was 29 years old in 1960, and sadly she passed away at her home in Beverly Hills, California on June 27, 2020 at the age of 89.
I was 60 years old and wrinkled. Or is it because I am young and a widow? And you are far from home and your loved ones?
Put marbles in my mouth and I was trying to speak Chinese. What
is your native language?
Well, I spoke Spanish and Italian first and then I learned French.
Patrick Wayne in the movie he plays Captain James Butler Bonham, a Texan officer who was sent to call for help. In 1960, he was 21 years old and now he's 83 years old.
Indisposed, by God, if you mean drunk, you say drunk, sir.
He's drunk, sir.
What's your name?
James Butler Bonham, in Travis's command, sir.
We go now. And we were talking, and I said, "Well, I'm fixing my floor in my house because I'm thinking about selling." He says, "Well."
Chill Wills in the movie he plays Beekeeper, one of Crockett's colorful Tennessees. In 1960, he was 58 years old, and sadly on December 15, 1978, Wills died of cancer in Encino, California at the age of 76.
Drinking whiskey. And what's more important, you got real good manners. Seeing how you suffer on the handicap, having never been in Tennessee.
Although, I believe you could have wed any man you ever knew. I tried it again.
Joan O'Brien in the film she plays Mrs. Sue. In 1960, she was 24 years old and now she's 86 years old.
Dick, that I too am married.
I've got to do what I think is the right thing. I'm a soldier's wife. My child is a soldier's child. We'll stay.
Yeah, Richard.
Ken Curtis in the movie he plays Captain Amron Dickinson, Travis's assistant. In 1960, he was 44 years old, and sadly he passed away on April 28, 1991 at the age of 74.
Back shots, those Tennesseans.
20 times their number's what we need, and more. Oh, I'm sorry, Will. Such gloomy remarks are for your ears alone.
Leadsänger, der erste Sänger von Tommy Dorsey. How you like that, huh? Tommy Dorsey, right.
Joseph Kalia in the film he plays Juan Seguin, a political figure in San Antonio who leads Mexican volunteers to help protect the Alamo. In 1960, he was 63 years old, and sadly he passed away on October 31st, 1975 at the age of 78.
Trains. Also, lower down on the Baja Diablo, another party of Indians saw signs of large number of shod horses.
I'm sorry, Senor Seguin.
È stata a novembre del 1956. Kien sar għala gala l-embassy l-belt.
Chester Hairston in the movie he plays Jethro, a faithful slave of Jim Bowie. In 1960, he was 59 years old, and sadly he passed away in Los Angeles of natural causes in 2000 at the age of 98.
I was a little boy, and now we look like we're about the same age.
Yes, sir. But I've been a temperate and God-fearing man all my life, sir.
It was part of my growing up, and I wasn't angry one bit with the prejudice that I entertained there.
Thanks for watching the whole video. If you like this video, please share it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us in producing the next video.